Breaking news. In case you're not aware, the governor of Anambra State has been placed on watch list and on EFCC watch list. The deceit and the lies continue. The deceit and the lies continue. Okay, and he says, you know what? He's Governor Willie Obiano is saying that. Listen, guys, I don't have business or whatever with EFCC. Okay, I will relocate to the US after my tenure. That's what Obino is saying. He said, I will relocate to the US. I'm not going to be here and go through their whole, all their targets and all their, everything they want to do, victimization. I will relocate to the US. But I don't think you should have announced it. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news. Governor Willie Obino, I will relocate to the US after my tenure. Obino replies EFCC. Governor Willie Obino of Anambra State says he will relocate to the US to his base in the US state after his tenure. The governor has been put on watch list by the EFCC. Obino is billed to hand over power to Professor Solido on March the 17th, 2021. However, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) has placed him under its watch list. In a letter to the Nigerian Immigration Service, the anti-graft agencies demanded that Obino movement should be monitored. In a letter addressed to the Controller General of Immigration, the EFCC requested to be informed anytime Obino is traveling out of the country from any of the international airports, as well as any points of entry and exit into the country. But reacting on behalf of the governor, Anambra State Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, Don, accused the EFCC of acting out a script. He said Obino has 4 months left to remain in office, and the commission went too far by publicly announcing that it's investigating him. He said the governor has made it public that he will relocate to his US base at the end of his tenure. Nigerians were dismayed that the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) wants a new low, went to a new low on Wednesday, November the 24th, 2021, when its sponsored media reports claiming that it has placed Governor Willie Obino of Anambra State on his watch list. The EFCC provided no details of how Governor Obino has been placed on his watch list, but made a reference to a letter a popularly wrote on November the 15th, 2021 to Controller General of the Nigerian Immigration Service, NIS, asking it to inform the anti-graft agencies anytime the governor is traveling out of the country. Everything that can be wrong with political motivated statements like this one is obviously wrong with the statement. The EFCC fully knows well that it is acting elegantly in this interest, and so has tried as much as possible not to make an official public statement on the alleged placing of Chief Obino on his watch list. It fraudulently gave a section of the media the news report it rose based on obstructed its letter on the NIN on November the 15th. Governor Obino is out of the country and he traveled through one of the country's international airports. He did not disguise himself, but rather left the country with his identity fully disclosed at the necessary immigration points. The EFCC sounded more acting a script when it claimed that the sponsored press reports that they received intelligence reports that the governor plans to flee from Nigeria once he hands over power on March the 17th to a newly elected governor of the state, Professor Charles Soludo. Chief Obino has never left any person in doubt that he will relocate to his base in the United States once he finishes his tenure. He's only in Nigeria serving as a governor. As earlier as Wednesday, March the 4th, 2020, he announced his decision in a meeting of the Anambra State Council of Elders, saying he intends to go back to the US after his tenure. So this is what is going on. EFCC is seriously on the trail of the current governor of Imo State, of Anambra State, I beg your pardon, who will be handing over power on the 17th of March. And as he intends to, he maybe he's been living in America. I'm not very sure, but he said he has a base in America and he intends to return there. So EFCC feels very much like a victimization agency. Okay, it's used to victimize its people rather than assist and give a bit of hope and and support. Rather, it victimizes its people. Okay, it victimizes his people. I've never seen EFCC, for instance, Governor Atiku Badego of Kebbi is the one who assisted. I mean, it's not a news, it's not a propaganda, it's all there in the open. Who assisted late General Sonny Abacha? Yes, he assisted late General Sonny Abacha to ensure that they smuggled money out of the country. He's a governor. EFCC has not announced that he's on their watch list. I'm just trying to make you understand. We have Ganduje, the dollar man, who was caught in camera collecting money that belongs to Nigeria. Okay, he has already issued out a contract. I'm talking about Governor Ganduje. That's I mean a second governor, well known. Okay, well known. And we can remember very closely governors of the South. If you want to remember, let's go back in memory lane. You will remember the governor of Delta State, James Ibori, the governor of Edo State, Lucky Benedio's son. Okay, you remember very well when they did one thing or the other and they spent money that belongs to the state, how they were treated and all that happened. But guess what right now? No governor of the North with all the atrocities going on. In fact, if you're not aware, the North is one of the most poorest places in this country. Please investigate. The North, with all that is being taken, left, right, and center, is still urgently poor. When we say poor, does not mean that there is no money in the hands of the rich ones. We're talking about the generality. Because if you are the only rich man in your village, you are not a rich man. The whole weight of everybody is on your shoulders. Whether you give or not, if you don't give, you are seen as a wicked person. If you give, you cannot carry the weight of everybody. Your shoulders will broke. So when you look at it closely, you understand what we are saying. No governor of the North is under watch list, not a single governor, not one. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.